guys, welcome to my first ASMR video. I decided that I would start off the New Year's with my first video, I suppose. This is sort of like a test, I suppose, to see how this would work out in the end. If all goes well in the end, then yeah, I guess I'll continue to upload more content. But today we'll be starting off with a gameplay video. We'll be playing Don't Starve together. It's a open world survival game. Sort of like, you spawn in, grab materials, and survive the night type of game. But I'm not gonna waste any more time, I suppose. And we can get right into it. So essentially what I'm gonna be doing is I guess I'll be playing the game, and if this episode goes well, and then I could continue to play more of this game in the future. But for now, we'll just leave it at one episode. Maybe I'll play more games, but for now, this is what we're living with. I'm gonna play alone because I have no friends, so this will be a match alone. And I'll be playing by myself, so I'll just name it, we'll just leave it as ASMR World. As well, sorry if you hear like any clicks or keyboard sounds, my mic's really close to my keyboard and mouse, so it'll pick it up a lot, so we're gonna leave the settings neutral. We're not gonna mess around too much with it. We're not gonna add caves because a bit too hard. It'll make the game a bit more harder. So let's just start generating the world, I suppose. My PC's a little slow with recording, so sorry for any slow stuff. There you go. So I'm not exactly I'm a newcomer to ASMR, really, and I figured that it was finally time to make an ASMR video. And I wondered for a while, like, what was I gonna upload, or what was I gonna record? And after a long time of debating, I decided that I would do it on a gameplay video. And I decided, don't starve, nothing too insane, nothing too boring, I suppose. And yeah, I mean, we're here now, aren't we? So let's just get right into it. Do some basic stuff, maybe start up a base, and sort of nervous, I suppose. By the way, it is New Year's Eve, so if you hear any fireworks in the background, apologies for that in advance, because it could ruin the whole thing of ASMR. So I just hope there isn't any fireworks as of right now. I'm just sort of nervous, really thinking about it. This whole concept of ASMR. We have a list of characters here who have different abilities throughout the game. We have Wilson. He isn't really too much, but he grows a beard, which is useful for the winter time in this game, because there's like different seasons. There's you start off in the fall time, then he goes into winter, and then heads into summer and spring. We currently spawn in during the fall time, and so which gives us enough time to grow a beard. There's different characters throughout. I'm not going to go through all of them, but for this episode I'll be playing as Weber. He is my favorite character, being that he can also grow a beard, but he can also befriend spiders, which means like spiders won't come after him, and he guys will like eat like monster meat. I'll explain more throughout the video how this game works, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So as you can see, we spawn in here, and you can pretty much do what you want, and as long as you survive the nights. It's an infinite game, so you can just keep playing till you all die, I suppose, and the world restarts. So what we're gonna do first off is pick up some saplings, And with saplings, we can use that to create like an axe to start chopping down trees. So let's just start picking up some saplings for the moment. I'd say I spawned in a pretty decent area. You know, it isn't the best area, but it isn't the worst. So we're just picking up saplings for the bean. Let's also get some grass in there, which can be useful later on. What we need to do now, though, is search for flint. And what flint does essentially is it's used to create a fire and tools as such. There's some bunny rabbits there. And, you know, rabbits are essential to the game as well. You know, for meat, because you do have a hunger bar here. It does go down pretty fast, so this game does it. I consider this game to be hard. You know, without any like mods, which like make the game easier. As you can see, we just got a green thing here, which allows us to now build an axe. So now that we have an axe, we can start chopping down trees, which gives us logs and such to use it for other tools. Here we have logs. We have pine cones here. These can be used to replant trees. And yeah, there's our first item. You know, we're making progress. An axe. So we'll just chop down some trees, and maybe like a good tree, like 3 trees would be fine. So we have about 4 logs now. I think I'll go for these 2 trees here, and we'll continue on. There's a lot of birds here. That's good. Essentially, we can make a bird net, bird trap, which can trap in birds and can be used for feathers and meat and such. And so here we have dropped down the tree here, and we'll just plant down some more pine cones around here. So now we have 8 logs here. We need to find some more flint for like a campfire, because during the night you're really not allowed to go out. You know, you have to stay put in your campfire, otherwise you'll just get killed immediately. So yeah, this game's a little bit harsh on you, but I think we'll manage to survive this one. So here we are, just going about. As you can see, we have a spider's nest here. We also spawn in with one. We can just like plant down. And it's now turning afternoon. During this time, there's a lot of other rabbits go in their holes for the rest of the day, and we won't be able to see them. Here we have some buffaloes, or in this game, they are called beefaloes. I don't know why. We're picking up manure, which can be useful for farming and can make farming much easier as it increases the farming rate. We have some spiders there, but since they're our friends, we'll just leave them alone. So we're closing up on the day here. And as you can see, we can now make a torch in order to make a campfire. We need some grass, so we'll have to quickly look for some grass before it turns nighttime. There you go. We'll just pick up a couple more, so it's we won't have to worry about that for a while now. We'll pick up some more manure, just cause, you know, in case we feel like farming early on. We can get a big advantage in food here. We also have a sanity bar in the game, which essentially means, you know, the higher it is, you know, the more fine you are. But once it starts going lower, your vision starts getting all distorted, and if it goes low enough, monsters like shadow figures you see in the game will come to life. They'll start attacking your character. So you always have to make sure that your sanity is always up. We're nearing the end of the day there, so we're just gonna walk around for a bit more, collect some more materials, and by then, once it's nighttime, we'll go back out and grab some meat to start eating, because our hunger is starting to go down a bit. We have some more spiders there. Hello, spider. It's a lot of open grass area, I can tell you that. I think I am a bit lost, but it's fine, you know. We'll find our way back. We always do. Now we also have a map here. As you can see, we spawned in over here, and now we're currently over here. So I'd say we went a pretty big distance. So we'll just have to walk back into the tree area, like the forest area, where it's better to, it's better to find better stuff other than grass and manure, you know. So it is about to turn night, so I think we should just pick up some grass in this area and leave our campfire on. We'll leave our campfire on this trail here, so it's easier to get to and back from our little base we'll have here. So it's quickly turning night, so we have to make a campfire. There you go, as you can see. And our hunger's getting a little bit low, so let's just cook our meat here. As you can see, we have some cooked monster meat, so let's just eat that real quick. And everyone goes back to normal now. And now we just have to wait around for a bit before it turns morning time. So yeah, let's just wait here for a little while, you know, do a little dance around the campfire. So I'm still a little new to ASMR, very new. I still have a long way to go. But I figured this a gameplay video would be sort of the easier things to do in an ASMR video. So, yeah, here I am, you know. Alright, it's turning morning now. So it's turning morning now, and we're just gonna head out for a bit now. We'll follow this trail, maybe it'll lead us to a better area. And, so we have a conflicting path here. I think we'll take the right side here. We can have some tools available here. You know, we can create a trap. The traps are used to capture animals, preferably rabbits, and they can be used for meat, but we'll use that later. We have some vultures up there going around, picking in any dead bodies. We need to make a pickaxe so we can start mining for some boulders here, which will help us on later on in the game. So let's just start using the pickaxe now, actually. And let's just, yeah. As you can see here, we got some rocks and some flint as well. And a new item, it's called nitrate here. This can be used to, this is part of the science section, which can help us create a science machine, which I'll get into later on. I'm also gonna try to get some like keyboard and like mouse sounds in there. I don't know if that's your trigger, but you'll just have to live with it, I suppose. We'll have some seeds here and we can use that for planting. We got some more rocks. Oh, here we have a mine. With this, we can get gold nuggets of this, and gold nuggets can be used for many things as well. You know, basically everything in this game has a purpose, you know. So, this is too much for me to explain as of right now, especially for those who don't even know what this game is. So, we'll just start off little by little. So here we have some more rocks and flint there. So we'll just continue to mine there, but I think we have enough rocks. We have 16 actually, and maybe that's not enough, so we'll just get some more. We'll get these 3 and then we'll continue on. Yeah. I hope everyone's having a... Oh, damn, my pickaxe broke. Okay, well, we'll have to abandon that for now, so let's just leave the area. But I hope everyone's having a good New Year's, you know. I wish everyone a good New Year heading into 2019. I hope to make the best out of it, you know. I always like to see a positive outlook on things, and most of the time that is. But I don't know, you know, maybe you guys have some good plans for New Year's, you know. Some New Year's resolutions, at least, that's what I'm saying. You know, want to make yourself a better person, or, you know, change something about yourself, whether it's like finding love or working out or something, you know. We all have our own, we have our own job to do, essentially. I know I have a New Year's resolution. Not gonna say exactly what it is, but you know, and overall, just, you know, I hope everyone has a good year. You know, everyone says that you know, this year will be their year, you know, and in the end, it ends up like falling apart. So, I mean it to you guys that I really hope everyone here has a good year, because you know, y'all deserve it. You know, I believe every single one of you people, you know, are all great. So it is turning the afternoon again, so we'll have to get ready to make another campfire for the night. We have a couple new things we're able to craft. Here we can create a grass suit, which says here provides a small amount of protection. We won't use that exactly yet because we don't plan on fighting anyone, at least in this episode. So for now, we'll just create a we'll just use grass mostly for useful tools, I suppose. So we're gonna chop down some more trees because we are running low on logs again. And again, this is more like a sort of a test to my ASMR channel. I don't know exactly how this will turn out. You know, maybe I'll improve over time as I start to upload more. And I plan for this all. I hope this works out well in the end, you know. Because I don't think I've ever necessarily recorded a video, but moving on. Our hunger is getting pretty low, so I think the day after, we'll head up to at least day 4 or 5. I think that'll be a good enough length. But yeah, our hunger is going pretty low, so I think by the next day we're gonna make some traps and start capturing rabbits to eat. So let's just make that now, and then we'll have that ready for the next day. Maybe some of you might be wondering, like, you know, is there a goal to this game? You know, do you do anything at the end, or like, is there like a way to beat it? And I believe there is, but that's like very far into the game. I'd say like around day 100. So that's a lot of time. I definitely won't be getting into that in this episode, probably ever, because I'm not that great at the game. This is sort of like a game I just played to like relax, essentially, or play with friends if they're ever online. But for now, I'm just a man who's playing alone. I'm sort of just picking up grass. I'm not really doing anything as of now because I'm waiting for the next day so we can start picking up rabbits, and we can start, you know, filling up our hunger again. For now, we'll just chop down some trees for the remainder of time. We got some more logs, and we'll plant these pine cones here. Alright, it is about to turn nighttime, so let's just make a... Oh no. Oh, that was a close one. Misclick there, and I almost screwed myself over. But yeah, and we'll just wait out the night, and then we'll have this trap ready to use. Because our hunger is getting pretty low. We're at a 75 hunger bar. We can use seeds to eat, but they necessarily don't do much to refill our hunger, so we just sort of have to rely on meat. So, I mean, we'll eat maybe like 2 is fine, honestly. So let's just eat those real quick. It sort of helps, but not necessarily. We're nearing the end of day 2, heading into day 3. Our sanity is going a bit low, but that's fine. You know, it's normal in this game, mostly. I'm not sure if we'll find any, like, mobs to kill, because I'm just sort of wandering the same area. I think for this day, we'll just focus on trapping some rabbits, and then And then the next day we'll head out to other areas, and to look for more land and such. I'm not finding any Oh, there you go. So here we have some rabbits. There is a method to trapping rabbits, but I'm extremely bad at it. So what you want to do is you want to run around and lead the rabbit into the trap. Oh, there you go. As you can see, we now have a rabbit, and we can murder it now. Now we have a piece of meat now. So essentially, we're just gonna start going around trapping rabbits, because our hunger's getting really low. I mean, the name of the game is Don't Starve, so that's essentially what I'm doing right now. I'm really bad at trapping rabbits though, so I'm not exactly sure if this will work out. Come on, get in there. Come on. This rabbit does not want to go in. I can tell you that. Oh, there you go. Alright. We now have 2 pieces of meat. I think that'll be good enough to fill our hunger for now. We'll just get one more, and then I think we can start exploring the map for the last 2 days. And then we'll just end it off there. Alright, so we have our trap set, and now we have to go around the rabbit and see if this works. And there you go. So, as you can see, we're back on where we spawned to begin with, but we haven't gone in this direction, so I think we're going to start in this direction. Let's pick up some flowers, and my character suggests that it's time to eat, so we'll give it a bit more time, because I don't want to waste any materials on a campfire, and I don't know where the other campfires are, so we'll just wait till it gets low enough. There's a wormhole here. What a wormhole is, it's you jump into it and it puts you in a random place on the map. But I'm not going to do that now because it'll lower my sanity, which is not good for me. I'm already struggling enough with hunger, so for now we'll just focus on more other stuff. We'll get some flowers here. Here's our first enemy. It's a frog. They do hurt a lot, but I think if we play this right, we can get some frog legs off that, so we'll just try to kill that now, actually. I'm actually dying to this thing. Oh, wow, there you go. As you can see, when the frog attacked me, it made me drop my items. But luckily I killed it. I didn't lose too much health, which is good. As you can see here, we also have some more other food to eat. We have some carrots. And now, from what I learned from a good friend, is that carrots are usually saved for the winter time, but I don't think I'm gonna get to winter, honestly. So we'll just set this trap down for now, and we'll eat on these berries. There's a lot of berries there for us, so I think we'll be good on hunger, honestly. But we'll continue exploring the map. Maybe we can find something interesting. I have run out of space though to put items, so I might have to get rid of something. I think we'll just get rid of the manure and we'll stick with the trap. It is turning evening again. Time flies in this game. There's some tombstones here and a little bit of a fog mist around us. I don't think that means anything good, honestly, but we'll just continue on. I do have this axe though, so I think I'll use the most of it and start chopping down trees until it breaks. Because I don't just want to walk around with an axe, Pockets are full, so we'll just pick up more logs. So, this map is a little bit small from what I'm looking at right now. I'm not seeing too much going on. Exactly, we'll have to go from this direction. We'll have to move from this direction now, unless we jump in a wormhole, and we'll just go somewhere where completely random. I think that might help, honestly. I think our sanity is good enough for that. So let's see where we go, boys. Thankfully, I spawned in a decent area. There is a big house there. Fortunately, I can't go inside of it. So I'm not allowed to go in, but that's fine. You know, we don't need no big house. You know, we're independent. We have we have like a spooky tree here. It seems to be moving. I think it's alive, but I think it'll attack us if we start chopping it down. So we'll just leave that alone. We have a big spider's nest here, or two of them actually, which is really good. So I think we might make camp here. Honestly, I think that'll be perfect. Because, you know, if any enemies come at me, I can use my spider gang to back me up. So we'll just build a campfire right. No, these spiders are in my way. Right here. So essentially what I'm just doing now is just cooking up all my food so I can just, you know, raise up my hunger because it is really low, honestly. And there you go, we have all our food ready to eat. So I'll just start eating up. Those berries are really helping out though, not gonna lie. I don't think we have to worry about the frog legs, so we'll just leave that ready for next time. It is pretty dark, so we'll add some more fuel to the campfire. And essentially, you're not allowed to go outside of the, you know, the light. And, you know, I've already said that, but if you do try to go outside, I'll show you guys now. You know, it'll be pretty dark, and there is a monster that does attack you and does tons of damage if it attacks you. So it's best to just stay with the light till the next day. Eventually, during the game, there is a hand that comes out and tries to turn off your campfire. But, you know, it's best not to let it do that. Pretty self-explanatory. So we're ending the night here, getting ready to head out again. Oh, as you can see now, I'm starting to grow a beard. Little tiny silky beard, which is really good for the wintertime. But we'll just leave that growing. We can shave it off, but that's mostly only used for wintertime. There's a walrus camp back there, but yeah, our beard's mostly just to keep us warm because it does get really cold during the wintertime. Alright, so we have 11% usage left on our axe, so we'll just chop up some trees now. What I'm doing now is I'm picking up flowers, which can be used to create a flower crown. And when I create a flower crown, it raises up our sanity. Oh, those bees do not like me. Okay, let's get away from that, shall we? You know, most enemies in this game are passive aggressive. You know, they don't attack you till you attack them, but those bees are something else. So we have 14 petals, which means we can now create the garland, or we just call it the flower hat. And now we have the flower hat, and it raises up our sanity, which is really good. We're doing good on hunger and sanity. I think we're off to a good start. Here we have a touchstone, which is used to resurrect a dead player in the game. Because once you die, you turn into a ghost, and you're given a certain amount of time to resurrect yourself before the server restarts. So this is sort of like your second chance in the game. So we'll pick up some more food here. What you see here is a gigantic beehive, and this is essentially like a boss fight. So if I attack, well, later on in the game, the queen bee leaves the hive, and it is really aggressive and does tons of damage. But that's later on in the game because I am not ready to fight that. There is regular beehives, and if destroyed, they can be used for honey, which is pretty good. But you know, I don't want to fight too much right now because there's a lot of beehives, and with a lot of bees on me, that's no bueno. So we're sort of heading into an empty field here, so we'll just get away from that. This area is mostly pretty empty, so we'll head in this area. Sort of like the dry desert. If you pick up that tumbleweed, sometimes it'll some fireworks going off. But there's some stuff here, like some blueprints that can be used for important stuff. Here we have a cactus. We can use it to pick for food, but it'll damage us. I think we should eat these batteries before they go rotten. So hunger's back to normal. I think we should get rid of these seeds for now because we don't need those. Oh, that's a hound. Oh no. Oh, that is not good. Those hounds are really aggressive towards you, so let's not go over there in that direction. We're not ready to fight anything, really. We need a spear. And for that, you need a science machine. But for now, this is sort of like a warm-up into the game. We're just getting all the important stuff first before we start crafting the bigger stuff. So we have more twigs in here. This is heading into day 4. We're just picking up we'll pick up some berries here. Because berries are really good. And they give us a lot of hunger back. We'll pick up this one too. Sorry for the constant clicking, but you know, I have to click to necessarily pick up anything important in this game. There is a pickaxe here, so... Oh, God. We're gonna get that pickaxe, but there's a lot of bees on us, so let's just run over there. There you go. Poor guy, but we'll head in this direction now, where there isn't so many bees trying to kill us 24/7. You know, these areas are probably the best areas because, while it is like it is pretty empty and it's just grass. Most of the time there'll be like rabbit holes like these here, and they can just be used sort of like as a farm for meat if you know how to properly catch rabbits. So for the remainder of this episode, we'll just sort of mine for more gold nuggets and such, because later on you do need a lot of rocks and nuggets. Flint too, but it's not that important later in the game. Early game, yeah, sure, really important. We have a pine cone here, don't necessarily what to do, we'll just plant that there. Oh, we have a bird here. These birds are pretty nice. Never mind, they're not nice, they're not nice. You can't steal its egg, but it'll turn really aggressive against you, but we are gonna do that. It did not like that one bit. It did not like that, but I think it was worth it. We got some free food on us now. I think it's still chasing me. Yeah, it is still chasing me. It did not like that I took its food. Or its egg, my bad. We'll just try to outrun it. Yeah, there you go, it backed off. So now we have some food to eat. Well, more food, because we have plenty of food. We'll drop this, though. Because it is at 1%, so it really has no use anymore. We'll pick up some more saplings and grass. And a carrot. It is about to turn night, so we'll just get ready for that and just, you know, grab little things that don't involve too much work. Oh, and it is turning night, so we'll build our final campfire for this episode. And we'll essentially just start cooking. we are pretty stocked up on food. I think we'll be fine, honestly. We still have our cooked frog legs from the other night. So let's eat that first, and we'll finish it off with carrots. And as you can see, we are back to full hunger, well, mostly. Now we're good. So we are full on hunger, and we still have plenty of food. And this egg, we can cook this egg, so let's do that real quick. We have a blue egg in there. That'll be useful later on. So now we just wait here for the final night. Alright guys, well, we are on day 5 now, so I think we'll leave off on this episode here. I'm not sure if I'll continue on with this match exactly, or this game, but if I do, then we'll move on to part 2. And if not, I'll just move on to another game. I'll like commentate over another game. And yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Happy New Year's.